audition. Feeling alright. I am nervous, but that's like to be expected, of course. What's nice about this is I feel really like present, like aware and prepared, because other auditions at the moment that I've done, I've had like a week's notice for them, but I haven't had much time to like get my head in it properly. This is probably the first one that I've had time to think about. So I will not lie, for the rest of like this part of the vlog, there wasn't really much that I filmed of the audition. So these clips are from my break in the audition just after the first round. I was on a break and then I came back, as you can see here, after the cut to continue the audition. This is way after, this is the end of the day. Me and my dad went on a run after the audition and we went for a swim, and then we had some food from Fishbowl. And just like ate it on North Bondi. It was beautiful. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really film much of the audition just because my head was really in it. I adore Sydney Dance Company. I've left that space so inspired. It's June now, and it's been something that's still played a heavy influence in my like present progression and inspiration in dance. As it stands right now, no, I did not get the job. But I am going to Italy in like 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks I think, for some more like internee training, development, ... It's very much like up in the air what it could come to, but for me I'm really trying to invest in this company, at least for now, because I haven't ever felt as like full of life, I suppose, or just as full as I did during this whole experience. And I think that's something that I've left really craving. So yeah, basically just making the most of that. I have fucking loved this whole experience and I'm so grateful for it, even now. Like, it's July, it's June, no it's June, no it's July in a week, right? And this was obviously in freaking February, and I just like it completely changed my life. It completely changed my life. I'm full of so much gratitude from it all. And yeah, who knows what the future holds. Grad life is literally on the horizon, and all I can say is that I'm excited for more crazy opportunities like this, and just like really making the most of my life, really, because what a blessing it is to be doing things that I couldn't have imagined like 5 years ago. So yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this voiceover and the views of Australia. Hey, so I haven't really done much talking in this vlog because Australia's just been too amazing for me to like not just like be living in it, if that makes any sense. So I've literally just not, like, it's never even crossed my mind to do this. Like, we've just been doing so much and having so much fun. Actually, I have taken photos and videos. I want to like remember it and document it, but I haven't really done anything else other than that. Also, I feel like as the vlog has gone on, I look more Australian. You can have like my beachy waves from swimming in the Tasman Sea today, and my jewellery that has collected, and my sunburn. But the reason I'm updating is because we might not be going home when we anticipated, because of all the stuff going on in the Middle East at the moment. Not too much to say on it. Yeah, we're supposed to leave tomorrow night at 9 p.m, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening, so we'll see what follows. Okay, so my dad walked back into the Airbnb when I was filming that, and I get really embarrassed talking in front of a camera in front of people, so I kind of brushed over what I wanted to say, but I feel it's important here to explain that what is and what was going on in the Middle East that affected our trip is absolutely devastating, and I think for us it was a huge reality check on how quickly your world can be flipped upside down in a matter of hours. I want to acknowledge the privilege that we had to be safe and have each other and be able to find further accommodation and new flights and safe flights home. And for the people affected and the people who are still being affected today, it's absolutely horrifying. I just wanted to make sure that I made that clear before we kind of continue with this. Back again with another voiceover. Here is us packing up out of our Airbnb because our flights were in fact cancelled. So here is us saying goodbye to our Airbnb on Bondi, and here is us in Hotel Bondi, which was our first emergency accommodation of the trip. Made it to hotel number 2. We're in Hotel Bondi on the main street of Bondi Beach. The beach is legit just there, so we've literally just kind of, our room was around the corner, our apartment was around the corner, so we've just kind of moved along the street into this hotel. We'll be here for the next 2 nights, and then we have at the moment a following 2 nights to try and find a place to stay in before we fly back from Sydney. We managed to book some flights this morning, so hoping that all goes well. We've had to send off visas to get approved because we need to fly through the US. We're supposed to be flying Sydney to San Francisco to New York, and then finally New York to Edinburgh. I think get back into the UK on the Monday, and then I don't really know what I'm doing with school anymore because I'm supposed to go back to school Monday and then be in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then fly to Amsterdam on Friday. But because I don't even get back into England, I'm getting back into Scotland. I don't really know what I'm doing with that yet. So I need to try and arrange a meeting with my head of undergrad while I'm here to explain that we're stuck, and I'm going to get back ASAP and come back to school. I feel it's important to say that despite all of this, we're in a very fortunate position, and by no means are we taking any of that for granted. Had our flight had been 2 days earlier, right now we'd be stranded. So our situation is very fortunate, and thinking a lot about the people that are affected, because I think it was sort of like a reality check when you realise that actually quite easily could have been you guys or us. Like, I don't know. We're very grateful that we're safe in Australia and have a place to stay, and I'm with my dad and I'm not by myself, etc. I'm going to continue just to try and make the most out of the situation, because I mean it's obviously an awful situation, but it's in many ways quite an adventure for us, and a blessing that we feel grateful that me and my dad are together and can stay in this wonderful country. So today is Tuesday, so we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday morning, so 5 days extra at the moment. And I mean, I would literally stay here forever, but obviously I have a degree to get back to, so that obviously can't happen. But yeah, it's nice. We're gonna continue just to make our way through things, like a list of things that we wanted to do while we were in Sydney. So at the moment, to be honest, we've struck off quite a lot of them. I wanted to go to the big Westgate, which big shopping centre, which is what we're gonna go do today. And again, just be by the sea and do all those things. We might try and go to an island or something, because we've ended up obviously having more time than we thought, and we've already done. We made our way through our list pretty sufficiently, so. Well, my dad's currently doing some crazy visa sorting thing to go through the US, so I'm leaving him to that. I didn't really want to stress him out by getting in anyone's space during stressful times, because obviously these visas don't get approved. We've wasted a lot of money on some flights this morning. I gotta make sure that we do it right, because we also don't have weeks to get them approved or anything. So in amongst all the craziness, I haven't done any of my scrapbooking, but I have collected a lot of things for my scrapbook. I'm gonna sit and do that now. Here's my bundle of scrapbooking things. I'm gonna just try and catch up on a lot of this now, We have a communal balcony in this hotel, which is really cool. I hope no one comes out and bothers me, but I'm gonna enjoy doing this. I journaled some stuff from the flight, so like that's our, oh wait, this is in the way. This is our like travel day thing, and then this is just more stuff from the plane. So I'm just gonna keep doing some things from that, and then hopefully about midday we'll head out and continue on as normal. But it's important obviously to get all this sorted so we can relax a bit. Yeah, I've just finished up doing some journaling, so I thought I would show you my auditions. I say journaling, I don't really do journaling. I just did some scrapbooking. I got this necklace the other day on a market on Bondi Junction, so nice, and from the same place I got this bracelet from, which is actually this jeweller's on this page on my journal. This is the film that I've been shooting on my film camera, and these have just been everywhere around Sydney. Like it must be some kind of like youth group thing, I think, I don't know. And this is from my first breakfast here when I went to Cali Press and had the most unreal sandwich. I think I preferred my Cali Press breakfast to my Common Supply breakfast, but that might be because when I had Common Supply I had too much sugar and I like died afterward. And then my next page we have a Sydney Dance Company page with the classes that I took pre-audition, and yeah, super fun. And there's some shopping I did, and this like little fake flower that I found on the floor, which she just is so cute, like it just so Australian. And some receipts from some shopping that I did. This was where I got like the most gorgeous satin top, and this was when we went into Sydney Opera House and had lunch, and I got a little t-shirt while I was there. This page is Sonny Angel stuff from Paddy's Market and Chinatown, and then this is where we're at right now and we'll see what is to come. So I just caught up on some of that, which was nice to do. I love my scrapbook because I don't know, it's just so fun. It's so full now. Like this is what it looks like when it started, and this is it now. I love it. Good morning. It is the last day in this hotel room this morning. We are literally kind of just moving down the street again, just making it further and further along to the end of Bondi Road. Saw lots of parrots yesterday on the hotel balcony, which was super cool. Actually, I don't want to put these earrings in because we're going to go swimming today. We're moving into an Airbnb, which would be nice because, all due respect to my dad, I'm excited to have my own room. I'm a 20-year-old woman, but the situation has been what the situation is, so it's really not the end of the world. 2 more nights, and then we leave Saturday, so we have 3 days left, right? Yeah, today's Thursday, so today, Friday, and then Saturday morning, so we're gonna go do some beach stuff, which will be pretty nice. And then Friday I'm taking a class at Sydney Dance Company, and then we're gonna go to this lake and go swimming in it. And then on the evening, Harry Styles' album comes out that day, and he has an album pop-up shop in Paddington in Sydney, so I'm gonna go there because I have to. And then Saturday I'm just gonna get up, watch the sunset early, and then basically make our way to the airport and begin our crazy flight back. It's at 31 hours of travel, so an extra 10 hours of travel than what we're supposed to do. But some of the flights were like, most of the flights were more than that. Most of them were, it was maybe like 50 hours to get from Sydney back to the UK. So it's alright. In school were really helpful about it. They were very accommodating. So yeah, things will be fine. We'll get home. I'm gonna go get ready, pack up my stuff, and get into some beach clothes, and we're gonna go beach all day.